ASX Nova Minerals Limited, ASX NVA, on the Australian Stock Exchange and dual listed in Frankfurt, is a gold explorer with some very exciting projects. And in the studio with me today is Chris Gerteisen. Hey, Chris.
How are you, Tim?
Welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Now you've got some exciting projects going on. Let's talk about the Estelle project first. Tell us about that.
Well, the Estelle project is our flagship, our main project that we really want to push today. And if you're familiar with the Tintina Gold province in the Yukon and Alaska, it's been one of the hottest areas in terms of discoveries and recent producers in the last, 10 years or the recent past. Over 200 million ounces of resources have been defined there in the last 10 years. Some of the main projects that have made the news would be the Victoria Gold Dublin Gulch project, Fort Knox, there's a Kinross operation, also Barrick Gold at Donlin Creek, 45 million ounces. So 10 plus million ounce districts are not uncommon up there, and this is basically our neighborhood, and that's what we have at the Estelle Gold project.
So the Estelle is not just a single deposit. There's a few in the area that you've got control of.
Absolutely. It's a district we're developing out there, and recently we reported a 2.5 million ounce resource, inferred resource, at one of our prospects on the site, which was the Oxide Corbel prospect. And in addition to that, there's 15 other known prospects that we've defined on the site, and we'll be following up some of those as well. Namely the Shoeshine prospect, where we've intersected in rock chips 113 grams per ton, and also the RPM prospect to the south, where a historical drill hole, which we resampled and sent in for assay, gave us 120 meters at 1 gram per ton. So pretty exciting stuff.
So you're talking both a high-grade, isolated high-grade, plus a bulk tonnage as well?
Absolutely. Several styles of mineralization converge on the property. So at the Oxide Corbel, we have the intrusive-related gold system, which is typical of Dublin Gulch and Fort Knox.
Mm-hmm.
That's the low-cost bulk tonnage type operation. To the east of us, we also have a porphyry copper, the Whistler project, which also comes into our project. So porphyry type mineralization, and to the south, high-grade epithermal style mineralization, which are known for bonanza grade. So that's what we're seeing. That so it all converges on our Estelle project tenement area, and we're looking forward to being able to explore that and find some of these.
So while that's going on, you're also developing projects closer in Australia, in the Northern Territory, and I believe that's a joint venture?
It is, and that's becoming a very promising project for us. It's a JV with Newmont Gold Corp, a project in Australia, obviously, in the Tintina mine near the Kali mine, the 20 million ounce Kali mine. Recently spoke to our JV partner, Newmont Gold Corp, about that, and they've done phase 2 drilling, results pending, coming in October. So that's exciting news to come out, and they're already starting to plan the phase 3 drilling program. So we're looking forward to that.
So you're going to have great news coming out, great results coming out. But now here's something that investors are very interested in. You've got a fast cash flow possibility with lithium. Now tell us about that.
Absolutely, and that's in Manitoba, Canada. It's with a subsidiary of ours called Snow Lake Resources, which Nova Minerals is the majority shareholder in. And it's a cash flow for us. Cash flow, quick cash, 8 to 10 million minimum a year, and it's an offtake agreement with the Tanko mine, which is just down the road. It's a mine that was recently taken over by Sino Mine out of China. They have a concentrator down there, a flotation plant that they want to restart, but they have no ore. So enter our project, the only known defined resource in the area, right next to the rail line. So it's all about digging it up like a quarry, putting it on the rail line, and sending it down to the Tanko mine. Quick cash for us.
Pack and ship.
Absolutely, it's great.
So for investors watching, what's the priority? What is your immediate horizon now for the company?
So in addition to the cash flow and the JV, the priority right now is the Estelle Gold project. Mm-hmm. So as I said, we have the 2.5 million ounces with the work that's coming up very soon. Our next phase of work will be hoping to double that resource to 5 million ounces, plus, like I said, heaps of district upside. So 10 million ounce plus gold project is not uncommon in our neighborhood, and so that would be our main priority. Our main priority to focus on our flagship, but yeah, that's basically our priority.
So for investors watching, Nova Minerals Limited on the ASX NVA, go look them up now. Chris, thank you very much for coming in.
Thanks for having us, Tim. See you again.